Hello, I am Wafa Al-Haj. In this presentation, I will be sharing what I've learned about microcredentials in education. I will focus on five key themes and how they connect to teaching and learning. Let's start with a quick look at what's coming up. Here's what I will be covering in today's presentation. First, I will explain what microcredentials are. Then, we will look at why they are becoming important in today's education and job markets. Next, I will walk you through the five key educational themes I explored in relation to microcredentials. After that, I will talk about some of the challenges we need to consider when designing or implementing microcredentials. I will also share a few recommendations drawn from my current practices. And finally, I will wrap up with a brief conclusion. Let's start with the basics. What are microcredentials? Microcredentials are small, focused courses that teach one specific skill or topic. They are shorter than traditional degrees and are often more flexible. When completed, learners get a certificate, badge, or mini degree that shows what they've learned. These credentials can be shared with employers, added to a resume, or posted on LinkedIn to show proven skills. So, why do micro credentials matter, especially in today's education landscape? First, they align closely with workforce needs. Employers are no longer just looking at degrees, they want proof of specific, up to date skills. Second, industries are evolving quickly. Traditional programs can't always keep pace. Microcredentials can adapt more rapidly. Third, adult learners, especially those balancing jobs and families, benefits from the flexibility and shorter time commitment these programs offer. And finally, microcredentials are grounded in practical skill-based outcomes. They are less about theory and more about what learners can actually do. The first theme is competency based learning and mastery. In this model, students aren't rewarded for simply spending time in class. They must actually demonstrate what they can do. We shift from traditional credit hours toward verifying specific skills. That means students can move at their own pace depending on how quickly they master a concept or technique. The emphasis here is on deep understanding and performance, not just memorizing content for an exam. To assess progress, we often rely on rubrics, hands on labs, and simulations. These tools provide richer evidence of learning and allow students to demonstrate mastery in applied, authentic ways. Theme number two focuses on personalized learning pathways and flexibility. Here, learners are empowered to choose the models or learning track that make the most sense for their goals, whether that's upskilling for a promotion, switching careers, or just exploring an area of interest. It can be delivered in diverse formats, including asynchronous, online, hybrid videos, mentoring sessions, and hands on simulation. This flexibility is especially valuable for adult learners, part time students, and those juggling work, family, or other commitments. Personalized pathways allow learners to engage with content in ways that fit both their lifestyle, and their learning style. Theme 3 addresses one of the most important questions in education. How do we know that someone can actually do the thing they've learned about? Microcredentialing emphasizes performance based assessments, meaning that students are not just graded on what they remember, but what they can do. This includes projects that simulate real world tasks, peer reviewed work, and digital portfolio that learners can share with employers. It's not only about passing a test, it's about demonstrating workplace readiness, which builds both learners' confidence and employability. This theme is especially relevant in today's fast paced job market, where it's not just about mastering a single discipline, but about developing transferable skills like critical thinking, communication, and digital literacy. Microcredential helps students bridge fields like applying cybersecurity skills in healthcare or project management in tech. Microcredentials also empower professionals to return and reskill throughout their careers, encouraging a mindset of lifelong learning that aligns with industry shifts and individual growth. This theme addresses a common concern. Will this credential be recognized outside this course or institution? Microcredentials become more valuable when they are aligned with employer expectations and recognized across platforms. That's why portability via digital badges matters. Learners can showcase skills on LinkedIn, resumes, or portfolios. And the stackable nature of microcredentials means learners can build toward border certifications or even degrees, providing both short term value and long term progression. In our certificate programs at Mohawk College, we offer cybersecurity, cloud computing, and digital health certificates. Students don't just learn theory, they engage with hands on tools like Packet Tracer to simulate real networks, build cloud environments using virtual machines, and explore electronic health record systems with a focus on privacy. These practical experiences help learners apply what they have learned in real world settings, reinforcing skills that employers actually need. Microcredentials empower students to personalize their learning journey. They choose what skills they want to gain and in what order, creating a sense of ownership and alignment with their personal and professional goals. To maintain credibility, our microcredential follow rigorous validation processes, including clear rubrics, external reviews, and transparent learning outcomes. This ensures each credential genuinely reflects the learner's demonstrated skills. Microcredentials are not just about gaining technical skills for a current job. They also foster lifelong skills that support ongoing development. These include communication, collaboration, and problem solving, which are essential across all industries. They are suitable for learners from various backgrounds, not just those in tech field, because careers are evolving faster than ever. Microcredentials offer a way to adapt and grow continuously, making them ideal tool for lifelong learning. For micro-credentials to stay relevant, they must be developed in partnership with industry. That includes co-designing programs, consulting, and ensuring that credential reflects real-world job demands. One of the biggest concerns with micro-credentials is whether they truly hold value in the real world. To make them meaningful, they must be recognized by employers, not just as certificates, but as trusted signals of skill. That's why alignment with industry standards is essential. A micro credential should speak the same language that hiring managers and workforce leaders use. Using digital badges and verified records can also help. These tools ensure that credentials are not only portable across systems, but also easy, shareable, and verifiable, whether in a resume, on LinkedIn, or in an institutional portfolio. Ultimately, the goal is to close the skill gap by building a bridge between educational institutions and employer through micro credential. While micro credentials offer exciting opportunities, they aren't without challenges. One issue is that many programs assume learners already have some background, some foundational knowledge. This can be tough on beginners who may struggle to keep up. Another concern is that short format microcredentials are designed to be quick and focused, but that leaves very little room for remediation or deeper exploration. And finally, quality and recognition vary. Without standardization, not all programs are equally valued by employers and institutions. From my own experience as an educator, I've seen students thrive with micro credentials, but only when they are used as adds ons, not replacements. Learners who lack foundational knowledge often disengage quickly. They may not feel ready for the specialized focus that micro credentials require. That's why I recommend offering bridging models, short introductory lessons that help build readiness and confidence. Students benefit from having a background before diving into advanced skills, and we need to ensure there is a clear learning path for them to follow. To wrap up, I see microcredentials as powerful tools, but they must be thoughtfully designed. Use them to complement degrees, not replace them. Build in flexibility, but also support learners who may need more time or foundational content. And most importantly, ensure they are accessible, relevant, and clearly communicated not just to students but to employers as well. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you have any questions or would you like to connect further, please feel free to email me at the email display on the screen. I am always happy to discuss ideas around microcredentials and how we can continue improving education together.